What's up, guys? It's your boy Stevie G coming at you with another episode of the Seamless Garage Podcast. We're coming up on that halfway mark of daily episodes. So if you're enjoying this, please let me know. If not, we'll go back to weeklies. But I'll ask you guys again at the end of the thing. But we're at number 13 basically. So anyway, this one's going to be quick, short, sweet. But I wanted to cover this topic. This is for everyone. This isn't just for mechanics. This is for anyone who owns a car. Alright? So you can tune into this one if you haven't been able to recently. It's a little tip about refrigerant, or aka freon, right? People still call it freon. It's kind of like the old skill saw thing, okay? It's not actually freon. It's actually called refrigerant. There was a brand called freon back in the day when it was R12. So people still call it freon. It bugs me to death, but it is what it is. I know what you're talking about when you say it, so it's all good. Anyway, what I want to bring up about that is that refrigerant doesn't just simply need to be topped off every summer, okay? There is this common thing that I've seen throughout my whole life. I see it almost every day, especially it's summertime, guys. It's summertime and it's hot here in Texas, okay? So I'm gonna run into this every day. I ran into this weekend, even from a homeboy. So this is a common thing. You probably think this as well. You don't just top off your refrigerant or freon, okay? You don't just top it off. And what I mean by that is you're probably thinking, well, why not? I top it off every summer and it's fine. Like, dude, you don't understand, like, the system is a closed system. If you're having to put refrigerant in it, it has a leak. So, and also, I don't know if you know or not, refrigerant is not good for the environment. Whether you care or not a big deal, but you don't just put it in there. What I'm trying to say is that everybody thinks it's alright. Everybody thinks that that's what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to top your refrigerant off. And I don't know where that comes from. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's not true. Do you top off your refrigerant at your house every summer? No, you do not. It's a closed system. If you do, you have a leak somewhere, okay? If you do, you have a leak somewhere. Now, there's one exception. There's one exception to this rule. If it's a car that has been sitting for a couple of years, okay? And no, it's not the same example. Check this out. If it's been sitting for a couple of years, the O-rings that seal everything can dry up. They'll shrink, okay? Lets the refrigerant out. You put refrigerant back in. Refrigerant has some oil in it, some moisture in it, okay? When you put it in, it helps the O-rings swell back up, okay? You get that AC oil, pag oil going around in there, and it swells all the O-rings back up, okay? And then it seals again. That's the only thing. But if you're doing this every summer in the same vehicle, you have a leak somewhere and you need to figure out where it is and get it fixed, and you'll have much better AC. It'll be much cooler. So that's just my little rant on that. But I see it every day and it bugs the crap out of me, because people actually argue with me. People who aren't mechanics, people who don't know much about cars will argue with me that, yeah, you do. You have to top it off every summer. And that's crazy to me. That is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Probably like my hair. It's pretty crazy, huh? So that's what I got to say about that. So the way a closed system works is there's nowhere for it to go. It doesn't get used, okay? I try to understand. I ask people, and they can't tell me. They just know that it gets used. And I'm like, how? It's not like gas. It's not like anything else where you had to top it off. It's not like your washer fluid. Where does it go? Tell me where it goes if it's getting used. It's literally a closed system where the compressor uses it to pressurize and causes a pressure difference so that you can have a temperature difference in your vehicle. And I'll get into that. We're going to do that in another episode for people who want to know. I'm going to show you how to diagnose an AC system pretty easily. It's really easy, man. These AC systems are real simple. real simple to diagnose, except people make it real difficult. And if I can help you guys out and help y'all make some more money during the summer, I want to do that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So a little tip for you guys that are topping off your refrigerant, if you're going to do it anyway, because you probably will. You probably don't believe me. Do not get refrigerant with stop leak in it. You're making a huge mistake. A huge mistake if you get... And let me tell you right now, it is easier to find refrigerant with stop leak in it than it is without. Because like I said, I was helping a friend this weekend. See, we get our refrigerant from the dealership, so it's always normal, okay? But when you go to AutoZone, O'Reilly's, ABC, wherever you go to get your parts, Walmart, wherever you go, 9 out of the 10 cans you find have stop leak in them. That stop leak is gunk, okay? Gunk and junk, alright? That stuff gets in your compressor. Compressors are anywhere from $500 to around $1,000 and maybe more for some of them. You're going to destroy that. So next year when you go to top off your refrigerant, your compressor is going to be blown, alright? And it may take longer than that, but it destroys your whole system because it's trying to stop leaks, right? So it's a gummy stuff. It's gummy stuff that tries to stop leaks. We get this all the time where we have to replace the whole system. So you're not just talking about the $1,000 compressor. Now you're talking about several $100s for your condenser. You're talking about a couple $100s for your TXV. You're talking about thousands of dollars to get your evaporator replaced because you got to pull a dash to do that. And then, you know, some other $100, a few $100s to get the lines replaced. You got to replace the whole system. So it's really not worth it to get that $15 can with stop leak in it when you're eventually just gonna have to replace the whole system or go without AC. And you don't want to do that in Texas. You do not want to do that in Texas. I don't know where you live, but you definitely don't want to do that in Texas. Go without AC in the summertime. So I told you guys this was gonna be a quick one, but this one is a big topic, and I want you to comment or send me a message on Instagram, whatever, on the Seamless Instagram. Let me know, did you think this before? For real, be for real with me now. Did you think this before? And if so, I want to know who told you that, and also I want to know, where do you think it goes? And I mean, you can tell me whether you believe me or not, or if I'm full of crap. Maybe I'm full of crap, right? So anyway, let me know what you think. This was a short and quick, easy little tip here, just to let you know, hey, if you're topping that thing off every week, or every summer, I mean, you need to get it checked out and figure out where it's leaking from. So, this has been your boy Stevie G. We'll see you on the next episode. I'm out. Later.